That seems better. I have two poems for you tonight. The first, Canela and Cream. Her fingerprints left everything cinnamon that she touched, especially in the morning. The cabinets, their door pulls, the faucet, the counter, the white face of the boy of the box of farina. On his cardboard pedestal, his porcelain and rose covered in cinnamon mocked me. He looked like a pastry of a boy. He glowed the color of fresh-cut azalea, heavy with self-import, heavy as white cake and buttermilk. I was more like the farina he silver spooned into his peony of mouth, after adding the cinnamon and sugar. Mother would tell me I was blonde when I was a baby, blonde as dandelion seeds blowing in the wind. Number two. This one is titled Ivy. If there are no more coils around the brick sponge and mortar, there will be no more haiku, hallelujah, or modern dance in the empty of a daughter's room. Those barrettes laughed more than she ever spoke. Mother listened more than her father ever lied about not having mother's boyfriends chase away the mice. Father figures never really weren't testosterone dipped in Nutella that came home last night smelling like jasmine and tequila. He said no more drinking, but there were always his porcelain prayers that tattletaled. Factory work was hard, and a woman's nose will eventually stop dripping rust and iron. Get your father some water, boy! Don't you just stand there watching the coil and recoil of vine and circumstance. You see, a boy needs a man to teach him how to, but what about the aphids, the brown patches on the aphids, the spider mites on the aphids don't go away no matter how many times you wish them gone. Without ivy, without daughter, without music. The chandelier swung arguments across styrofoam dinner and disposable half-assed choreography. You see, small talk ain't so small when mouths have allergic reactions to syllable and soliloquy runs thick like peanut butter, no jelly, no milk, no ivy, no daughter, no time machine. What do you say to a mother whose only little girl has become sirens and airlessness? How do you leave for work a father and return only a husband? Poplar tree swing, noose and tie, pizza box hand, loose and tie. You see, there ain't no tie pin for the grease stains on cheeks, so don't even try to put makeup on, it only makes it worse. Strange fruit hang off mother's round-the-way manicure as she Katrinas through the New Testament, gold leafing for a verse, or a page, or a word that would allow her to sleep in a home tonight without ivy, without music, without holy, without matrimony. If they say home is where hatred is, home is filled with pain, then he ain't coming home tonight. He knows better. Without parenthood, the only front a man and woman met up united was one of battle. He was tired of waiting for the whites of his wife's eyes anyway, and it takes too damn long to reload a musket, so she knows that. Somewhere between bosom and bruise beat binary, or maybe something more like Morse code, ivy, held together. Ivy binds. Without ivy, history will never repeat itself. It will ripple and reverb, leaving mother and father the bastards. Thank you.